Dogs are just amazing animals.
There's something about having the dog there that just makes you feel a little bit more confident.
When you think about how this is going to translate into helping somebody, there's just nothing like that.
I have a window in my office and I can see our volunteer puppy raisers when they arrive for puppy class. And just thinking about that connection that they're making and that big commitment that they're making. If you love dogs, you're gonna love being in our space. And it's just fun, to watch and to learn.
Very nice.
We create extraordinary bonds between people and dogs. It's not just about rescuing, it's about changing lives. We have two pillars in our organization. One is our assistance dog program. So we breed and train facility dogs, and these are dogs who go into hospitals, go into courtrooms, and add support, in many different ways. Our assistance dogs not only help people emotionally, but they can help them physically as well. For our mobility clients, our dogs can help retrieve things. They can open the refrigerator for them, they can close the refrigerator for them. Now you have more confidence that you'll be able to go throughout the day and be able to get things done and live on your own. Our PTSD focus is fairly new, and there's a need for it in our community.
Duo Dogs has been great. They were very hyper aware of these things that I might need, and they went the extra mile to make sure that I was comfortable. Having a service dog now, I feel like I've always got somebody there who's got my back.
It allows us to really show support to our veterans who have supported our country. And the other is our touch therapy program. So the difference between the two is our touch therapy program involves our volunteers and their personal dogs. They come to Duo and go through a 9-week course where they learn all about different situations that they could, experience as a touch therapy team. When you go into a hospital, this is what could happen. What do you do around the equipment? How do you work around crowds of people? They're going out and providing all kinds of joy, in many different ways. Something that makes Duo very unique is our volunteer involvement. We have volunteers that are involved with our dogs from tiny puppies to dogs that are a year old. Our volunteers are absolutely tremendous.
So I work for Purina, and one of our PR representatives posts some information about Duo Dogs. I was just smitten right away and reached out immediately to learn more about the puppy raising program.
When Jim and I got married, Jim was not really a dog guy. I brought home a brochure and sort of introduced it slowly to Jim.
It was a brilliant idea.
So here's volunteers that have said, okay, I would love to take this puppy into my home for a year or maybe even a year and a half. And during this time, I'm going to take care of this puppy. I'm going to house train this puppy. I'm going to take it with me as much as I can everywhere to socialize this puppy. And that's a commitment in itself.
So having a puppy in home, again, is a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun. My kids have jumped in to help a lot. As much work as it is, it's a lot of fun.
We come to Duo once a week for training, so every Friday, Fauci and I come here and do training with his siblings. And that's been great because it's an opportunity to also talk with other puppy raisers.
At the end of that time, they come back to Duo for advanced training. So at that point, the dogs live here at Duo, and they're in advanced training with our training team on a daily basis.
We had a lot of fun raising the dogs.
But the real juice is when you see them working with their new person.
Yeah.
When you go to the graduation and you actually see them after they've been working together for 2 weeks, it's almost like they've been working together for years.
It is mind-blowing. And that takes away a lot of the pain that we have experienced in giving the dog up.
Knowing that he's going to enrich somebody's life, he's going to give somebody independence, he's going to give somebody confidence. It's a privilege just to be part of that. And so it'll be hard. I'm going to cry. I'm a crier. as hard as it will be to let him go, it'll be so rewarding to see him enrich somebody else's life.
We do serve a client base with our assistance dog program. Individuals and organizations will actually apply to see if they might be a good fit for an assistance dog. And so our trainers are working with them to see, is this dog more suited for somebody who maybe has a hearing issue or somebody who has a mobility challenge? And so when we make that match, then we bring in our new handler, which will be the home where the duo dog is going, that will come in, and we'll kind of train them to work together.
Come on. Good girl. Yes, good girl. Here we are today with Shadow. We've had her about 3 months, and she's really fitting in well with our facility, with all the coworkers. We'll walk, and people will just start to put their hand out, and she knows right away to go over to them and just be gentle and kind. It really is impacting how people feel about coming into the hospital.
I can't even begin to describe the impact that she has had on our staff at Children's, on the families, and the patients. I have patients who, first of all, are in their most vulnerable state in the child abuse clinic, right? Who have a hard time trusting people after the abuse they have endured. There was a child who said, Opal cures depression. To try to measure the impact she's had in 6 months is probably impossible, actually. So it's been wonderful.
There is something for everyone at Duo. From a volunteer perspective, from a fundraising perspective, we have wait lists right now for our touch therapy class, and also an obedience program too, where you can actually, build that partnership with your dog. Moving forward is we want to meet the need of our community in the best way that we can.
Knowing firsthand how impactful these dogs can be, there just can't be enough of it.
We have a great partnership with Duo. It's been amazing, and we hope to grow that program.
It's been a really great organization to work with.
If you love animals, this is for you. If you want to help people, this is for you.
Yeah.
It's got a little bit of something for everybody. So.
Yeah, I had to buy some more carpet cleaner because he peed in the house a few times. But there was really nothing that we were going to lose out of it.
I think it's totally worth it. It really has, changed and enriched our lives. So I highly recommend it. Take the leap.